Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international, but we are not looking at Lay's potato chips today. Today we are unboxing a mystery item, Taste of Japan. Hello Goblins and Goblinettes, welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Well, today we've got a unique item that I have never had before, and I am really excited about this one. This was actually a Christmas gift from Mrs. Goblin. This is the Taste of Japan box. Now, if you don't know about these, you can actually order lots of these different types of boxes just like this off of the internet. I believe Mrs. Goblin got this one off of Amazon. You can find most of them there on Amazon. There's different companies that put these out, and you can get items from different parts of the world. So this is supposed to be full of candy and snacks and things like that from Japan. You can get some from different parts of Europe. You can get some from different parts of Mexico, depending on the type of item that you're looking for. If you want a savory item, a sweet item, whatever, there's different companies that put different products out like this. So these are really cool. Generally, it seems like you can get them for around anywhere from about $25 to about $50, depending on the number of items inside the box, depending on what the items are. I've seen some from Japan that actually have drinks inside of them and ramen noodles and things like that. I think this one is supposed to be candy and different types of snacks and sweets, but we'll have to wait and see. I haven't opened this yet, so we'll see what happens. You can see on the front here it says your snacks are waiting inside. And then Sushi's coming to join me appropriately. He's got a Japanese name there. So on this side of the box, there is a little paragraph. There's some nice Japanese writing there. And then there's a little paragraph here. It says, "Hi, nice to meet you. I am happy to share some of my favorite Japanese snacks with you. I am excited for you to experience the joy and anticipation I feel every New Year's when my grandparents would send me a box just like this one." And it is signed by, I believe it's Mia Taguchi. I hope I'm saying that right, and I hope I'm reading that right. It's a little hard to see there. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get. Now, I do have Monster Mug standing by with some nice cold water there as kind of a palate cleanser for some of the things that I taste here. But we're going to open it up. This is the first time I'm opening this. And you can see right there, it's snack time. So bite into Japan's favorite snacks. So there's a look at everything inside there. I believe there's supposed to be about 30 items in here. We get a little booklet. We'll check that out in a second. And there are all of those snacks inside there. So I am familiar with Pocky. You may have seen these before. These are like almost like little cookie sticks, and they're usually dipped in something. Well, let's take a look at the book. And let's see if we can figure out what some of these things are. So here's that booklet right there. Thank you for choosing Taste of Japan. Enjoy your snack box bursting with Japan's favorite flavors. And then we open it up, and we've got a long paragraph there. And actually, this is an interesting little story here. It says, "Born from a pandemic." So let's see. I might have to take my glasses off to read this. This is actually a little bit finer print, so we'll see. 2020 was especially hard. My family had been planning a trip to Japan for a whole year when the reality of COVID-19 had hit us. We were excited to see our grandparents for the first time in years, only to find out that no amount of money we saved would allow us to see them. It was a hard reality to accept. Our saving grace came in the form of a cardboard box that our grandparents sent us. Every year, they would send us a box of snacks and goodies for New Year's. It was their way of loving us thousands of miles away. But somehow this time it was different. Something about not being able to see them when we finally were able to made the box that much more meaningful. It was like getting a taste of Japan without having to travel there. I like the sound of that. Opening that box this past year brought me back to those moments when my siblings and I were young, eagerly ripping the box open to discover what new and exciting things awaited us inside. In the reminiscing, it occurred to me that I wanted to share this experience with others, and thus Taste of Japan was born. That's pretty cool. I am so excited to share this box with you. I hope this can feel like it did whenever I opened the box of gifts from my grandparents on New Year's, and you too can have a taste of the fullness and beauty of Japan. And again, signed by Miya Taguchi. And then we've got 6 Japanese words and phrases that we can learn here, so that's kind of cool. It's got the Japanese writing of it, and then it's got the actual word there. And then there's a recipe for the perfect matcha latte. I was actually hoping that there were going to be some descriptions of what the items were inside, but I guess that is not the case. So we will have to go ahead and see what we've got here. Again, Pocky. If you don't know about these, I do know what these are. These are basically cookie sticks, and they are covered in a flavored coating. This one says chocolate. There's a lot of different flavors of these. There's strawberry. There's some really interesting flavors of these. They'll do like green tea and different types of things like that. This looks to be some type of maybe a cookie or some kind of little cake, something like that. I'm anticipating this will have some sweetness to it. I have found that a lot of these international snacks, they tend to be toned down from what we usually see here in the United States. So if they're sweet, they may not be as sweet as the things that we have. If they're savory, they may not be as flavorful as some of the things that we get. These are lightly salted Jagabee, okay? Don't know what this is, but I am really intrigued on this. So I think we're going to open this up first and see what lightly salted Jagabee is. Oh, that was not at all what I was expecting. I was actually expecting some type of maybe nuts or something like that, but those look like, almost like a potato stick, and that looks exactly like a French fry. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. I'm going to give this a shot here and see. Oh. Oh, I really like this. Huge potato flavor on this. Great crunch. Little bit greasy almost, but no more than a regular potato chip. This is very good. This is kind of like potato sticks, like a thicker version of a potato stick. This is great. Do a little cleanse after that. This one, I actually have no idea what this is, and I don't know that I could pronounce that correctly. Meiji. Let's find out. Oh, I do know what these are. These are, I actually have had these before. These are the Hello Panda little candies, cookies, probably more like a cookie. There should be a little filling in this, probably chocolate. I've actually gotten these before from my international market. These are great. Then we have chocolate flavor Bing Bing. Bing Bing, right there. Bing Bing, chocolate flavor Bing Bing, cone snack. Very interested to see what this is. So let's open this. Oh, interesting. It's like a chocolate ice cream cone, basically. So if you've seen those artificial little ice cream cones that they have, the candy ice cream cones, they have sort of that, what is that, marshmallow, I guess, on the top of it. Let's see what this is all about. That's a nice chocolatey flavor inside there. Almost a little hazelnutty flavor. This is good. And the cone is exactly like an ice cream cone. And it's very reminiscent of eating an ice cream cone without the cold, without the ice cream, basically, just with some chocolate cream in it. Very good, though. Chocolate Bing Bing. And we've got another little cake or cookie, something like that here. Then we've got, well, not sure what we've got here, but these say bourbon on them. So, right there, bourbon. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see what this is. I'm assuming it's not real bourbon. The one thing I would say would be a help to this situation here is if there was some kind of a little key that went along with this. I do know that Mrs. Goblin got Sanity one of these treat boxes as well, and his was Turkish Munchies or something like that, I think was the name of it. And his did have a little key inside to explain what everything was. Okay, this is kind of like a wafer. There's two of them in here. It's definitely a wafer of some sort, and I'm assuming there's some kind of filling inside. It just smells like a wafer cookie. Doesn't have a distinct flavor aroma or anything. Let's see. There is a very thin layer of some kind of cream in there. And I want to say this is some kind of milk flavored product. It definitely has a milky flavor, a milk flavor overall to it. Kind of like a milk cream. This is good. That actually may have had the strongest flavor out of anything I've tasted so far. That was interesting. That was good. Okay, we've got this little guy here. He does not have any writing in English on his package, so I do not know what he is. There is all kinds of writing on the back. None of it is in English. So we're just going to assume that this is some type of cracker or cookie, but let's find out. Okay, whoever this little character is, he is apparently on all of these little cookies inside here. So it reminds me very much of the Hello Panda. That's solid, however. Tastes like the Hello Panda without any flavor or any filling. Very bland. Not really a big fan of that one. There's another packaged cookie. And there are some repeats of these. There's a few of those packages of that, those little wafers that we saw. Here's another type of a cookie, I believe this might be. So it's really cool. Opening this up, you don't know what you're going to find in here. Oh, this is not at all what I was expecting to find. This is apparently a powder that makes possibly coffee, some kind of drink. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this because the instructions are not in English. So I will have to find out if this goes in water or milk or exactly what you do with this. I'm going to have to do some research on that one. There's some of these high chews in them. I've seen these a lot in my Asian market. Different flavors of those, grape, melon. We've got a strawberry Bing Bing, as well as another chocolate Bing Bing. And then we've got some type of choco product here. And I'm thinking this might be a chocolate cookie, chocolate cracker. It's nice. It's a very, I think I might know what this is. It's a very thin chocolate coated cookie. And based on the color there, I'm not sure if the camera's really picking up the color on this or not, but it's kind of a green. I'm thinking this is maybe a matcha flavored cookie, a green tea flavored cookie. Definitely want to try this. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I think it might be matcha, but the chocolate is very strong and the chocolate is very good. Yeah, chocolate coated matcha, chocolate flavored matcha. That was good. And then we got more of those high chews, different flavors. We've got some other grape gummy candy here. And then we've got another, what is this one? Well, this one says dress palette on it. I am not sure what that means, but we're going to find out. Or we may not find out. We may just find out what's in this package. It is a cookie. It is a little bit not as thin of a cookie as that last one. And I'm not sure if there's something in the middle or not. Okay, this is interesting. This smells like cheese. I'm anticipating this is a cookie. It definitely has the texture, what looks to be the consistency of a cookie. But that definitely smells like cheddar cheese. I'm a little scared. There we go. It's softer than I thought it was going to be. I really expected to crunch into that, but it is softer. But it has kind of an almond flavor to it. This is another good one. All right, well, there we go. You get the idea. There are a few more items in there. This is fantastic. I definitely want to get more of these. I want to try some of these from other areas of the country as well, and I think it would be kind of neat to get some of the European ones. I am 100% Polish. That is my background. I would love to be able to get some snacks from that area of the world and see what's going on over there too. I know they're out there. There's a lot of different types of these boxes out there, so I'm going to try to pick some more of these up. I am going to give this a 3-star seal of approval. This is fantastic. Again, remember, the easiest way to get these is to pick these up from the internet. Basically, go to Amazon. Amazon seems to have all of them. I have seen a few of these in certain stores. Now, believe it or not, I have not seen them in grocery stores. You have to go to specialty stores, and your best bets are going to be go to your malls. Look at your entertainment stores. Look at your the little popular culture stores that are there. Some of them that might carry things like comic books and that kind of thing. That's actually where I have seen some of these. So easiest way, remember, is the internet. Amazon seems to have all of them. Check them out over there, and I will catch you next time.